is your girl Mizuki and welcome back to my channel. So today is Review Friday, but we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm actually going to be doing, now when I say review, I mean a comparison. I want to know out of all my linear markers, which one is the best, which one can be durable against marker, which one can be durable against water, and yeah, so testing them out. So let's get to this video. So I have 8 linear markers. Linear markers are basically like thin, fine markers from 0.01 all the way up to maybe a brush tip. So I have several ones. So here are the ones that I have. So the first linear marker that I have here, now I don't actually have the whole collection of each one. I have I think 4 of the full collection and I'm missing a few of the others. But yeah, I'm not really testing out like the actual size of the tip or anything like that. I'm actually going through different steps to see which linear marker I own is the best to actually purchase, which one is awesome. Well, the way I'm gonna be doing this is I'm gonna be showing you all my linear markers. So I have 8 different brands. I'm going to be going actually down from the cheapest all the way to the most expensive. So the first marker that I'm going to be showing you is going to be by the Uni Pin. I got them from Wish. They were a set of 6 for $5, so that's really cheap. It's basically less than $1 for each one. Okay, so this is the packaging. I know I reviewed them on my Wish haul, and here you go. Pretty cool, decent, not cheap looking. Now when I did the swatches, I'm going to show you a little video and examples of everything all together at the end. But with the swatches, these the marker, when I put them against the marker, when I go over them, it does not bleed, which is a good thing. But I noticed that when you do add water and you do put a little pressure on it, it does bleed when you add water. So obviously these would not be my top choice if I'm dealing with water. The next one on my lips the next one on my list is gonna be the amount of $2.09 individually, and you can buy them in Michael's or at the Blick store. These are by Sakura, and they're called Micro Perm pen. So this is what they look like. I only have 2 because I wasn't really happy with them. Here you go, a little bit closer, and I have them in both 5. The tip is 5. Now these are actually, the marker test just fine, the marker passed, and even the water passed. So these are good to go if you're trying to be in a budget for $2.09. Next marker I'm going to be talking about is for $2.17, and these are the Micron from Sakura. So these are what they look like. So these are basically the most common of what people usually use, and I do have a lot of them. I have a total of 5 so far. I'm not a big fan of them really, because I feel like the smaller the tip is, the faster they dry. I've always gone like, before I actually filmed this video, I went through all the markers and I actually test them to see which one is dry. And I had like 10 of them, and as you can see, I only have 6 so far. So 4 of them dried out, unfortunately. So I have, let's see, I have 2 3s, 1 5, 1 8, and 2 2s. So I have variety in there. So let's go on. So they do pass the water, and they do pass the markers. So just give them, with all the markers that I have now, just give them a chance to dry out. Don't obviously use the marker and then go in with water and go in with marker, because obviously it's gonna bleed because the ink is wet. So just give it like maybe a 2-minute drying in between. When when you're actually doing outlining a piece, you can actually do something else, so you can give it some time to actually dry out. So the next one, I would actually have to say, wow, these are actually decent amount of price if you do buy them individually, but I bought them as a set. So as a set, it was $20. I got them on Amazon. There's only a few left in stock, so if you're interested in getting them, get them. So the marker is called Neopiko, and they're in the line 3. So this is how it comes in. I know I did a review on my not last video, but this is what it comes with. It comes pretty decent. It comes with a total of 10 I can't count. I like these a lot. They're very, from comparing with blacks, I think these are the most nutritious black. I really like these a lot, so I definitely would recommend them. They do pass the marker test and they do pass the water test. Now if you want to buy them individually, because I know I told you the set was 20, it's going to be $3.50 each, which is not that bad at all. So say if one of them dries out for me, I'll definitely buy an individual one later in the long run. Okay, next one up, it is part of the Sakura family. Now this is in the Sakura graphic. Now I know the other one I reviewed was Sakura Micro Perm, and the other one was Sakura Micron. So this one is the Sakura graphic. So I only have two. I only have the number 1 and the number 2, and this is what it looks like. So it actually says graphic on the other one, and it's in the red, and the Micron one is in black and in purple letters. So this is red, this is purple. So the two tips that I have are actually really thick. They're not really linear, but they're in part of with the family of the Microns and stuff like that. So I really wanted to test them out. So this is the tip for that one, and then this is the tip for this one. So this one actually dried out a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys. I use this one a lot, especially for shading, because it's, even if it's dry, I can still use it for some reason. I'm going to show you on the swatches when I review them. But like I said, these are $3.39, so I don't know if it's even worth it. I don't even know if there's more in the collection because I only got 2. So if you want to do that research, go right ahead. The next one on my list is, I only have 2 as well. I'm not much of a fan of these either because they do dry out on me. I don't know if I'm putting it in right, like the top. But these are Staedtler's. These are pigment liners. And I got them in size 7 and 3. They're just the same basic size as all the other ones. And they range of the price of $4.13. So, I don't know. It's kind of too much money for me if I wanted to buy one individually. And like I said, and oh, by the way, they do pass the water and marker test. Now the next one is a bit of a pricey marker. Now these are the Copic. I know you guys know they're a very known company that creates markers and inks and stuff like that. So I actually have like 90% of the linear multi-linear Copic liners here. So I'm missing like 2, I think. And these do pass the marker test and they do pass the water test, just to let you guys know. But if you're in a budget, like I said, or if you do like Copic and you guys are a fan, I definitely would recommend these. These are freaking awesome, especially look at the packaging. But the packaging is really cool. It's like a metallic kind of feel to it. These guys, for me, have not dried out. I had them for 2 years so far, and I love them. Here's a tip. As you can see, look how thin they are. And I love them. I love them. I cannot say. But they are, what is it, $9.09. So if you're rolling on a budget, these are not for you. The next one I couldn't find individually because these actually come from out of the country. These come from the UK. These are the Molotow, and they're called the black liners. So I got them in a set of 11. Yes, a set of 11. So it was a total of $40. Like I said, they don't sell them individually. You would have to get them in a set. So I actually have the whole set, and they come in a set of 11. So I have the full collection here. Now these are really good. I do love them, but I would prefer like my set of neopiko or the Copic. But these have variety of sizes as well. They have a 0.4, which most of the other ones, they only have a 0.3. They have a 0.7, just a basic, and they have a 0.9. So, and like the black is really good, nutritious black. It's not like a faded out black, so I definitely like these too. But if you're rolling in a budget, or if you guys are looking for a set and not wanting to get individuals, this is definitely for you. Now, as you can see, like I'm not a really fan of this brand because I have to have the point upwards, which I don't like. here for you. So I'm just gonna go like that. So look, I'll show you right now. So if I wanted to draw just like in an angle, nothing. All right, so the next one is a Micron right here. And the next one, I'm going to be doing the Sakura in graphic, and this is the tip. Here you go. I'm not sure if they have other tips for it. The next one I'm going to do is the Micro Perm, also by Sakura. There you go, and this tip is in the 5. And as you can see, it is drying out. I'm probably gonna throw that one away. The next one is the Uni Pin. This one's in a 5. And I got this one in Wish. Now the next 3 are the pricier ones, so I'm gonna go with the Copic first, right here. This is multi-liner in 7. And next one is the Molotow black liner, and this is the chisel tip, so it's a little bit thicker. It's gonna be easier for me. I'm using the thin side. And the last one is the Neopiko line 3, and this is in a size 8. So here you go, guys. So let's test them out. So I'm gonna actually, let me go out. So I'm gonna be testing with the Copic marker. So I'm actually gonna do a straight line in between. Like I said, I wanted to give them some time for the marker to dry. So yeah, let's get to it. So as you can see, no smudges. Now I'm gonna actually rub. So as you can see here, the Sakura graphic does kind of smudge just a little bit. Everything else is, even the Copic, or maybe it's just because the marker's dirty. But yeah, so far these are good. Just this one over here in Sakura graphic does bleed just a little bit. Now we're gonna do the water test. Now the water test, as I'm gonna use my little brush here, and let me wipe off the tip because I don't want any other ink from any other place. So let's go with the Staedtler. Okay, not bad. Next is the Sakura. Sakura did not bleed. Neither did the graphic. Now let me just wipe my... Next one is the Uni Pin. Oh, the Uni Pin does bleed. Look at that. Let me clean the brush to go on to the next one. I skipped micro, so let me go. This one does not bleed at all. Look at that. Next one is the Copic. Good so far. Let me clean my brush. Next one is the Molotow. Good. And the last one is the Neopiko. Now the Neopiko is good. Look at that. So far the only fail would be the Uni Pin line, and this is from Wish. Other than that, everything else looks great. Just a little bit of bleed with the graphic as well. But you can see definitely the most in the Uni Pin line. That is it, guys. I hope you guys like this video. I hope it gives you a good brief explanation on which one is the best one. So far I prefer is the Neopiko from Japan. I like them a lot, especially I like stuff from out of not made in the US. I like that. My second top, that's my first choice. My second choice is gonna be the Copic, and my third choice obviously is gonna be my Molotows. All the ones that are my top 3 are in the pricier range. So if you guys like the other ones, and so stick with it. If it lets you do your work plan, it makes you go from plan A to point B, then definitely go for the cheaper version. I'm not trying to make you guys go broke. I'm just trying to show you guys the different types of linear markers. You guys have varieties to choose from, and all in different price range. But like I said, they all work very differently with each other. So that's why I wanted to do this video. And that's it. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below. And yeah, and go follow my other social media that I'm going to put right here. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Like I said, this is Mizuki, and I am out.